Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode.
My light's gone again. I'm gonna be dark. Wait, if I just... Yeah.
She dropped.
Carry on.
Hello everybody and welcome
Stay
to...
professional!
We're not. We're really not. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Slice of Fried Gold. My name is Paddy. He's Ben.
I'm Ben.
Yeah. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you like this video.
You're joining us for the first time, I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you click off. This is why we don't have a long click rate on this fucking
Oh,
thing.
God.
It's the professionalism of it. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. If you're listening to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review. With that all being said, look, you can't blame me for the intro not being all the way to the end, okay? Because you fucking
I'm flapping about with the light.
so much time.
There we go.
Okay?
It's
Happy?
This will work for today. I'm not happy,
Very
no.
windy out there, isn't it?
What do you mean?
There's so much dust.
Okay.
I'm just trying to pad so you can get to the end of the road, basically. Anyway, Ben, how the devil are you?
Yes, so, of course, now that I've moved house,
Yes?
I've had to start doing the wonderful thing called commuting.
Yes?
And the bit that really annoys me, and the bit that I want to moan about,
Okay.
is, you know Felixstowe,
I do.
but to some of the watchers and listeners who don't,
Mm-hmm.
there's two ways to get in and out of Felixstowe.
Yes.
There's either via McDonald's, and I don't mean through the drive-through, but on the
Yeah,
you go
the
out
past
via
the
the roundabout
bus.
that's got McDonald's on it,
Yeah.
so it's via McDonald's, or
Mm.
you go via the other way. You can tell which way I normally go, via the drive-through.
Well, there's three ways, really, isn't there?
No.
Yeah,
Go
you got Mackey's, you got Morrison's, which is towards my parents.
Right,
and then
yeah.
you've got...
See, Mackey's and Morrison's I sort of class as the same way, roughly.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's-
I mean, if you want to get pedantic, you've got Trimley and everything as well.
Yeah. But anyway, two major routes
Yes.
in and out of central Felixstowe.
Yes.
Is via McDonald's or via the train station. There we go. I like that one.
Ah, okay.
And of course, naturally, they're building all these new housing estates and
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
The train station way. So it's like, and because my office is right slap bang in the middle of Felixstowe, where it is literally, because I've looked this up because I'm that much of a nerd, it's equal distance to go
Yeah.
either via McDonald's or via the train station.
I hate it when it's like that.
And so it's like, well, it doesn't matter which way you go. But now with all the new housing estates, if you go via the train station, there is 4 traffic lights and 3 roundabouts you have to get through. Nerd! Whereas if you go via McDonald's, it's 1 roundabout and 2 traffic lights.
Right. However...
If you time it wrong,
Yeah.
you get caught by the train going to the docks.
Yes. And then you can be pinned there for a good 10 minutes.
Yes. So this is the gamble of, do you go the slow route via, it's tortoise in the hare. Do you go via all the traffic lights and roundabouts
Yeah.
and go slowly, or do you go quickly
Yeah.
and hope that you don't get caught by the train?
Yeah.
Now, me being me, I always go via McDonald's and hope I don't get caught by the train. And so far, touch wood,
Yeah.
I have only been caught once.
That's good.
Yes.
Now, I bet you'd wish it would be the same when you're driving home from dropping me off, because you normally get, you still always get caught by the train.
Yes. Well, part of my nerdiness
Yeah.
means I've also semi-learnt the train schedule. I've not gone away and looked it up before you start thinking that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not that kind of person.
Okay.
I am, but I'm not, I haven't gone away and looked up the train schedule.
You should contact that train guy on TikTok.
But I have learnt
Yeah.
that a train goes out of the docks at some point between either 4:45 and 6:15. And I finish at 5:30.
Yeah.
So that gives me 15 minutes
Yeah.
to get via that way and
Yeah.
avoid the train
Yeah.
safely.
Yeah, yeah.
Once it gets past a quarter to 6,
Yeah.
I'm screwed. I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be caught by the train.
Yeah.
My chance is double or whatever. I don't,
Yeah, yeah.
like I said, I don't know the actual
He
statistics.
hasn't done the math.
I haven't done the maths. I'm not a gay math. I'm math gay. I'm a word gay. I'm not a math gay.
Okay.
Gays come in two forms. They are either math gays or word gays.
Okay.
You know I'm a word gay because I'm a fucking walking thesaurus. Anyway, like when I'm doing my pub quiz, whenever it comes to the math questions, I sit back.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, no, join in. I'm like, no.
No.
This is not me.
I do not know how if somebody has 10 apples and then 13 pears, how they get a watermelon.
Well, it's just when, it's something so simple as like, what's 100 times by 13? And I'm like, I probably could work this out, but...
I literally had to think for a second then. Problem is, I always second guess that
Yes.
shit. It's just like, no, it's a trick question.
Yeah.
It's a trick question.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing this whole thing up and complaining about it is because for some ungodly reason, I'm finishing work at 5:30. I know I've got 15 minutes of good time to get out of Felixstowe before getting caught by the train. And I keep getting caught by these people piddling along the road at like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, move out, like, go! Put your foot down, the train is coming! Like, to get to that exit of Felixstowe, you have to go at a traffic light crossroads.
Yeah, you do.
And you have to turn, like, from the direction of my work, you have to turn right.
Yeah.
Now, you're currently going through your lessons in order to get your driver's license.
Yep.
When you're turning right, what does your instructor tell you to do?
Mirror signal.
No. At traffic lights, you move out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Into the middle of the crossroads.
Yeah.
And you wait there until there's space for you to move.
Yeah.
I keep getting stuck behind these people who sit at the traffic lights. And I'm like, fucking run! Get out there! Because by the time there's a space for them to go,
they're not there in position.
They're not there in position, and then I get caught by the red light, and I can then see, like, oh, sorry, mate, am I not going fast enough for you? I'm sorry. And he just...
I mean, you can pull over.
Oh, no, it's because I'm doing 50 and a 60. This is something I normally complain about. But yeah, I just can't, like, I'm like, move, come on. Today, I got stuck by one of those people again.
Yeah.
And, she didn't pull out into... I don't know if it's a she. I'm just assuming it's a she.
You'll get in trouble for
I
that
just
one.
gender things. As I gendered my house, I gendered this driver.
Basically, what Ben is... Basically, subcontext, Ben is moaning about female drivers.
It was just based on the car make, model, and colour. I'm going female. She didn't pull out into the crossroads. So I always get angry at that. And then she finally, like, turned right, and I was like, right in behind her.
Yeah.
And there's a good 30 metres from the train, from the traffic lights to the train railroad crossings.
Yeah.
And she's just piddling along at 10 miles an hour, and I'm just going, move! I started laughing at myself because I just realised, like, what was going on. I'm screaming at this person to speed up because I'm just waiting for the lights to start and the barrier to come down. And I was just screaming at her, going, come on, move. Because you know, if those lights started, because there's, you've got like that 10-second gap from when the lights start before the barriers come down.
Yeah.
You know that if those lights started, she would have floored it. Or he would have floored it. They would have floored it. And then I would have been stuck there.
Yep.
Because that's always what happens, is they are minding their own business, taking their time, they realise an obstruction's coming up, and they go, oh, I best get moving.
Yeah.
It angered me.
Oh, God, I got Stitch.
But it's just, that's now my daily thing of, like, do I risk it or do I not? I'm
That's
the only
fair.
one in the office who risks it. Everyone else comes the slow route.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. That's fair.
And I'm just like, fine, whatever.
Live life on the edge.
Live life on the edge, YOLO! I wonder if there's you only get caught by a train once. You only get caught... Yogta? Yogto?
I wonder what you were doing then. Trying to think of a song.
Anyway, so that was that.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
my week of work
Yeah.
has been busybodies.
Right. Okay.
So I had an email from Port Health, and they're like, oh, on your Port Health declaration, you've put the wrong delivery address, which is illegal,
Yep.
and you can get in trouble for that.
Yep.
Naturally, I'm like, oh shit, sorry. Let me fix that. And I go into the declaration and I'm looking at it going, no, that is the right address.
Yeah.
So I go back to Port Health and go, hi, sorry, but can you explain what you mean? Because that's the right address.
Yeah.
And they just come back going, no, that's the wrong address. And I'm just like, sorry. But little old me here.
Yeah.
I deal with loads of these every day. I get very confused.
Yeah.
Help a brother out.
Yeah.
Help a very confused man out. What's going on?
Yeah.
And they're like, you've put Seafood Limited on the thing? I'm like, yes. And they're like, it's supposed to be Seafood Processing Limited.
Oh, fuck.
Right, okay. So you're complaining about the name of the company? Yes.
So the address
What's
is correct.
the address? Oh, it's Unit 1, Made Up Road, Made Up Town.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And what's the address for Seafood Processing? Unit 1, Made Up Road, Made Up Town.
Yeah.
So they're the same place?
Yeah.
No, but it's a different company. This one's not registered. And it's like, I know you're just doing your job. I know you're just following the script.
Let a brother have a word.
But please, have some common fucking sense.
Yeah.
It's not the registered address. But it's the same address.
It's the address that it needs to fucking go to.
That's where it's being delivered to. Whether it's to Seafood Limited or Seafood Processing Limited, it's the same location. You could send your Port Health officers there, and guess what? It'd be there! The product would be there! No, it's the wrong address. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And she's like, and this is why you're probably minimum wage.
And this is why people hate you.
And this is why people hate Port Health officers. And it was just like, it was a backwards and forwards between me and Port Health, and eventually I was like, you know what? I don't have fucking time for this. I've been doing these Port Health declarations for 3 years now, and this is the first time someone's gone, that's the wrong address.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting there going, they might be new.
Yeah.
They might be, because this is the thing, when someone new joins,
Yeah.
and they're so anal about everything.
Because they want to make sure they're not getting wrong.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But they're so anal about everything that common sense completely leaves the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I had one where they asked me to change, because you have to tell them what vessel it's coming in on the Port Health Declaration, so they know to look out for it.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Of course.
Of course. Now, sometimes
Yeah.
things get put on one ship in India or whatever, and that ship doesn't come to the UK. Yeah. And so it gets taken off that ship in another port and put on a different ship to be brought into the UK.
Yeah.
Yes? You with me? You see where this is going? Because of the documents come from origin, they have the first name of the vessel on it.
Yeah.
And you can tell when someone's new because they come along and go, yeah, you've got the wrong vessel name on the Port Health Declaration. I'm like, oh, okay, let me just check the track. No, I haven't. That's the vessel it's coming in on. But that's not the vessel on the documents. And you have to kind of go, obviously, someone has not trained you properly. And you go back and you like try and be your friend. You're like, yes, no, because that's the vessel it's coming in on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can tell they've gone away and spoken to someone and someone's gone, stop being so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, did nobody tell you about that?
Yeah. And then other times they come back and go, but this is what's on the documents. And it's like, yes, I know it's on the documents, darling.
Yeah.
But just those two brain cells that are focusing so hard on keeping you alive and making you breathe, can you just spare one of them right now? Please? It would be very helpful for me. Because I'm now having to deal with those two brain cells and teach them things. That's not my job to do. And that's been my week of commuting and busybodies. Paddy, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That was funny. Yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm literally... all I'm doing is packing. So I'm just like on full packing mode.
I remember something else.
Oh,
carry on.
I've basically... My flat is almost completely packed, apart from a couple of essential things that I still need for a couple of days. And then I get my keys on Friday.
Woo!
And then I move Saturday morning.
Woo!
So yeah, basically that's all I've been doing all week is that, and then kind of just chilling in the evenings. However, I did want to mention that obviously earlier I brought it up when we were sitting in the cinema that Marvel have done their announcement
Yes.
of the cast of Avengers Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
I have one major flaw with it.
Go for it.
They have announced 3/4 of the cast plus all of the cast from the new Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four movie.
How dare they?
Well, you don't need to watch them because you know who lives.
Ah. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So I've seen all the names of all the people that are in Thunderbolts
Mm-hmm.
on the cast roster for there, and I've seen certain names that aren't. So they're either not going to be in the film or they die in Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Marvel always do this when there's a big Avengers movie coming up, like back when it was like Infinity War or Endgame, when they were talking about people coming up, and they say, "Oh yeah, and this person's in it," and go, "Oh cool, well they're not going to die," or "Oh shit, well they're going to die," or "They're not coming back," or whatever. It's so frustrating because I get that they're trying to build the hype for it early, even though it's only going into production today. So it's still got like until the summer of next year, and they're trying to build hype generally around it.
Well, yeah, because Disney is
Failing
right now.
Snow White. But I was sitting there and I was flicking through it all, and I messaged Driver and I was just like, "Yo, like, dude, have you seen the roster?" He was just like, "I'm seeing bits. I'm at work." And I was just like, "They've announced all these people from Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, so we know who survives Thunderbolts and at least the Fantastic Four." And he went, "Ah, shit, yeah, didn't think of that." I was like, "That's just ridiculous." Like, there's so like the publicity and all that kind of stuff for movies almost outweighs the enjoyment of the film. They have to kind of keep it in that hype. They're going to have to hype this movie for over a year.
And then it's going to be too overhyped.
Yeah.
And it's going to fail.
Yeah. And it's going to be a massive disappointment.
Well done, Marvel.
Hats off to you, Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
But because I have nothing else to talk about, that was my 10 cents for today.
Fair enough. Right, back to me because I remember what I wanted to talk about.
No.
So, obviously, bought a house.
Yep.
Slowly learning things. Like they left Show.
Yep.
They left a random bin in the garden.
Okay.
I can only assume it was like the kitchen bin, and they were like, they just put it out into the garden of, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
And then they never got round to dealing with it.
Yeah.
And so this bin, which was full,
Right.
had been festering for near on 2 years. And there was a hole in it somewhere, which meant rainwater got in. So 2 years of stagnant rainwater and rotting garbage. When I lifted the lid on that, I have never dry heaved so much in my life. I had to walk away,
I would have probably gagged.
like, because I was about to throw up. And the worst bit was,
What?
there was like, because there was a surface of water on top, I couldn't, and it was just so heavy because of the bin bag in it, I couldn't just tip it away. I had to then go find like a mini bucket and scoop it out bit by bit.
No!
So I could get the water level down enough that I could pick the bin bag up. And I was just like, scoop, scoop. And it was foul. It was absolutely foul. I washed my hands so many times that day.
Did you not wash any rubber gloves or anything?
No!
Oh no!
And I was just like, No, I mean, I didn't have any rubber gloves, but I had about 3 bin bags on my hands. And even then, like, I was sitting there, I could smell it on my hands.
Oh my god.
It was absolutely vile.
Nasty.
Yeah. And now I'm just like, what else am I going to find in this house that they've just left? We'll just deal with it later.
Yeah. We'll let the new guy deal with it.
Deal with it. It's fine. He's bought it so cheap, he can fucking suck it.
He can deal with it.
He can deal with it. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh no.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was vile. That was foul.
Yeah, I bet that was rank.
But it's gone now.
Oh, thank god.
Thank God.
Right. Should we talk about film?
Let's talk
We're
film.
almost at the end.
It's fine.
So we've just been to see Novocaine,
Novocaine.
starring Jack Quaid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first?
No, I went first last time.
I should go first. This was a highly enjoyable film. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was funny. I love Jack Quaid. Give me more Jack Quaid. I keep on saying about it. He's great. He's funny. It's a very different film for him. He still plays the kind of nerdy guy like he kind of does.
Yeah.
However, obviously, it's kind of action packed, and there's like a bit of a romp through, and good fight sequences, good choreography, some interesting camera work as well. I thought with like the bits of slow mo and stuff like that. I can't think of a bad thing. I don't think. I think it was a little bit slow to start, but I feel like it made up for it because actually, we talk about this quite a lot. Is that it's okay to have a slow start if you're building the story, if it builds to something. You cannot have a slow start, then a slow middle, then a slow end, like we did with last week, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
once again, everyone else I was speaking to absolutely loves it, and we were both kind of like, meh.
They obviously don't go to cinema as much as we do.
Obviously.
But yeah, is that speak?
I think it is. Bastards.
You wankers.
Yeah.
Get a proper job. I can say that because I'm not drunk. So yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought Jack Quaid was good. I liked the acting. I liked the comedic mix. There was enough comedy to keep it going. It wasn't like oversaturated with comedy. It had a good equal balance of action to comedy, because sometimes it's either one like too much in one bit or too much, one or the other.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed this. I'd definitely watch it again. I'd happily. I feel that's a good kind of. Oh, it's almost kind of like a Friday night, few beers, kind of snacks, and watch like a cool film. I'd do that one.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of vibe of film for me. Your thoughts, Ben?
Yeah. So I will agree with you that it was a very slow start. Then once the plot came, it took off quite quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're waiting there going, we know what this is about, we've seen it in the trailer, get to it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And this is the thing, I don't know if like script writers and directors and everything, there's a point where you have to treat your audience like idiots.
Yep.
But there's also a point where you have to trust that they know what's going on.
Yes.
And this one, I kind of feel like it slightly missed the mark. Because if people had watched the trailer, which 9 times out of 10 people do before going to see a film, they would have known the concept. Guy can't feel pain, goes to rescue a girl.
Yeah.
It's a very simple set piece.
Yeah.
But they do take a long time getting to that point. Once they get to that point, then yes, off it goes. But
you see, I would have said that was kind of character development, kind of getting Jack Quaid's character in, then have a Mid-Thunder's character and their connection.
Yeah.
To build that for them to
that,
get forward.
And I agree with you, but yeah, it was just like the way they had to explain the whole concept of you can't feel pain. It's like, yes, we know, we've seen the trailer. Like this is what I'm saying is it's kind of trust your audience knows what's going on.
Fair enough.
Though then again, as I said, as we were walking out, some of the gas, it was like, did people not realise what they were coming to see?
Even I was shocked by a couple of the gory bits, to be honest, because I was like, I knew that I didn't think it would go like that far.
Yeah, I loved them. I love gore.
It was hilarious. It made me gag, but it was fucking funny.
Yeah, I agree with you. The acting was good. The comedy was good.
Yeah.
There's a bit of me that feels like this film didn't know where it wanted to go, if you get me. Like...
In what sense? Because
it kind of...
Without getting spoiled.
It kind of moved from set piece to set piece as if they've sat in a room writing this up and they've gone, right, this is what's going to happen first and then this is going to happen. And then they've kind of gone, oh shit, all right, now what? Oh, now he's going to go to here and he's going to do a bit here and now he's going to go to here and do a bit. And it's like each time they've like thought of it a little bit as they've gone along kind of thing, rather than knowing the full story in one fluid movement.
Okay.
It kind of, I wouldn't say it jumped, and it wasn't jarring. It just felt a little bit like it didn't know where
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Like, my best example is to when they kept coming back. He's like, but he's my brother. I'm like, yes, we've got that now. Carry on.
Yeah.
But he's my brother. It's like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why are we back at this scene?
Yeah.
This scene was 15 minutes ago. But he's my brother. Yes. We carry on. Kind of thing.
Okay.
You know,
I appreciate what you mean now.
It's like they kept running out of where they wanted to. Like they knew how they wanted to end it. They knew they knew where they wanted to go, but they couldn't find the full
journey,
the full fluid journey.
Yeah. Okay.
So they had to keep like sort of referencing back and then going right. So this is so yeah. It moved quickly, but it just didn't fully flow for me.
That's fair.
Is what I'm saying.
I appreciate what you mean. I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
With the flow of the film.
Yeah.
I do understand that.
I still enjoyed. Well, each set piece I enjoyed.
Yeah.
There was some really funny ones.
Yeah.
And everything, but it needed more flow for me, a bit more polish. But I still very, very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And considering this year has been terrible for films,
oh god,
it is probably one of my highly recommend films of the year so far.
Oh yeah.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
Considering we've only had 3 films we've liked.
Yeah, something like that. 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Not
that many.
Let's put it this way: we've watched so many films. I can't actually remember what films we have watched and what films we've actually enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you what though, this is two for two on Jack Quaid because we both enjoyed Companion.
You got damn right. I'm telling you, Hollywood, use Jack Quaid.
Yes, he's good.
He's good. He's a good actor.
And he knows the nerdy shit. Just let him do the nerdy shit.
Let him be.
Yeah, he unfortunately he is going to start getting stereocast.
I think so.
Or typecast, should I say, the right word.
Yeah.
Like Johnny Depp and those kind of things. He is going to start getting typecasted. But hey, roll with it while you can, mate.
Well, yeah, get that money.
Get that money, exactly.
Right. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Bin juice.
I
I should have waited until you were there and be like, yeah,
oh my
help
god,
me.
I'd have died. I'd have found it very suspicious that you would have gone, oh, Daddy, can you come and give me a hand? Even though you didn't want my hand at all.
I am such an independent person.
I know.
The amount of people that offered to help me, and I'm like,
You
no,
mean-
it's fine.
I shall leave you with your bin juice.
Busybodies, fuck off.
Yeah. Don't drive 10 miles per hour down a road where you can do 30.
Like especially when you're coming to a train crossing.
Yeah.
And I know the train is imminent.
Move.
Move. Once we're past the train crossing, fine. Drive as slow as you fucking want. But just get there first. Reminds me of when I was learning to drive.
Yeah.
And my dad would take me out for a few practices.
Yeah.
And there would be a roundabout 500 yards down the road. He'd be like, oh, careful, there's a roundabout coming up. I'm like, yeah, Dad, let me get there first.
Yeah.
We'll deal with it once we're there.
Yeah.
There's a roundabout half a mile away. Yes, Dad. Get there.
Your dad is very much mind the cow in the field.
Yeah. And Paddy be packing.
Paddy be back in, Paddy be moving over the weekend. And then, do you know next week, you're going to actually have to drop me off at my new place. So I'm going to have to tell you where to go.
You're going to actually have to give me the address.
We'll have to.
I'll have another light because I'll have the sat nav on.
You will. You don't know where the fuck
Yep.
you're going.
And Novocaine. Decent film.
Decent film. Entertaining.
Yeah.
Definitely
Easy watch.
Easy watch. Entertaining. Good laughs. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
But with that all being said, have you seen this week's movies? Have you got any stories that relate to this week's topics? If you do, you can email us at sliceofriedgoldpod@gmail.com. You can also comment down below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you listen to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review. What you would fucking love that.
You got any stories relating to the topics? And I was like, yeah, topic, bin juice.
Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.